Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to the show. This is Sports with Strawberry Ice. I'm your host, Jeff Trunapole, and as always, I'll bring you sports from a West Side point of view right here in the great city of Cincinnati, Ohio, home of the Cincinnati Bengals. All right, if you found the channel, do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe button. I added a subscriber. I'm back up to 608. So let's keep it rolling, try to get to 700 as fast as we can. Now this show and every show is brought to you by T Properties. T Properties, quality housing for quality people. Check out their website at www.tpropertiesllc.com for all your rental property management needs and your rental needs. All right, Bengals fans. We're starting to get some noise here. Some movement toward getting two of our Bengals, the two Kens, into the Hall of Fame. Now, the two Kens are getting plenty of attention from the Hall of Fame voters. Now, I got this from Bengals.com. Odds are both the late Ken Riley, great Ken Riley, number 5 on the interception list, all-time NFL. Late great Ken Riley and his 1981 Super Bowl teammate Ken Anderson are making a trip to Canton next month in a field of 15 Pro Bowl Hall of Famer senior candidates. Certainly at least one of them. And evidence suggests that they are not traveling incognito, meaning they're getting some noise. People are getting behind them. To the voters. But that's when the hard part starts. Now, I may be optimistic, says ESPN's Jeff Legwood, I think it is, a member of the Hall of Fame's 9-member senior committee. But I think both of these guys have gold jackets at some point. But the senior process is a brutal one and painful one. Now, my opinion, the ball is rolling. Us Bengals fans have to keep banging that Bengal drum. We are making noise. People are listening to us. The Bengals are listening to us. There's most likely going to be a Bengals Ring of Honor. It sounds like probably not this year because of all the pandemic and everything, but maybe next year, the year after that. To me, those are things that have to happen. So guys like the two Kens, Ken Riley and Ken Anderson, should already have been in the Hall of Fame. But us Bengals fans, we need to keep emailing, tweeting out, texting, Hall of Fame, put Bengals in, especially Ken Riley. He's 5th on the all-time interception list in the entire NFL. How is that guy not in the Hall of Fame? Please tell me. I have no idea. So anyway, just keep it rolling, and eventually we're going to break through. Now, Bengals superstar wide receiver A.J. Green reiterates that he wants to retire as a Cincinnati Bengal. Now on Friday, today, the Cincinnati Bengals announced that the star wide receiver A.J. Green signed his franchise tag and will report to training camp with the rest of his teammates. This more signs the end of the speculation that the 7-time Pro Bowler will hold out. Yeah, at the end of the year, last year, the way things were going, he sounded like he was going to hold out. But when the offseason hit and the Bengals signed all those free agents and you signed Joe freaking Burrow, AJ changed his tune. You didn't hear him talking about holding out. So I don't know if the Bengals talked to him or, he saw what they were doing and changed his mind. But I was never really worried about him holding out. Now, Joe freaking Burrow has one of the best weapons in the league that the league has to offer. Over the course of AJ's career, he has 600 pass catches, 8,907 yards, and 63 touchdowns. Now, this is the cool part. Green made it clear that he would prefer to sign a long-term contract this offseason, something that did not happen. Part of that could be part of the pandemic My opinion, I think it's due to his recent injury history. Now, this is the part that was cool. Not the other part. Quoting Green, I've got the same mindset. I want to play another 4 years. And I hope to retire as a Bengal. There were never any harsh words. I understand there's a business side of it for me. I just want to play football. Green says that the team has told him they also want him to retire a Bengal. Many, many times. I just have to stay healthy and put together some great football on tape and go from there. It will work itself out. I'm just happy. Now this part, another part I think is cool because I doubt he ever said this about Marvin Lewis. I'm just happy to be back in Zach's system. I doubt he's ever like, I'm so happy to be back in Marvin Lewis's offensive system. Now Green, this is more positive things where I'll put you this way. If everything that AJ is saying here is true, which I believe it is. I believe AJ is an honest, truthful guy. I think if he puts together a good year and he's healthy, there's a good chance the Bengals will sign him, and it's going to be I won't say just a Bengal friendly contract, but it won't be over the top. AJ has never been an over the top me guy, and I think he's very excited about playing with Joe freaking Burrow. Now, like I said, Green went on to say about playing with Joe freaking Burrow. I've watched him the last 2 years in the SEC. He beat up my Bulldogs a couple of times. AJ Green's a Georgia Bulldog, if you don't remember that. He's one of the best. His attitude towards the game and the adversity he went through to get to where he is. You've got to appreciate that from a guy who has been an underdog to being the number 1 overall pick, a Heisman Trophy winner. You got to respect his grind, his process, and the way he goes about his business each day. Now, I've said that about Joe Burrow on multiple shows here. Joe freaking Burrow. His grind, his mental game toward the game. You got to respect that. He gets respect walking in the door from basically being cut almost by Ohio State. I mean, he wasn't going to play. To going to LSU, to not knowing anybody, to winning the Heisman Trophy, to winning the national championship, that gives him automatic respect. And I think that has a lot to do with A.J. Green re-signing with the Bengals and I think rejuvenating A.J. I think he had Andy Dalton for 9 years. That was his quarterback. And if you ever watched the show before, what they say would be Andy Dalton apologist. I never said Andy Dalton was a great quarterback. I said he was a good quarterback, and you could win a Super Bowl with him if you have all the other parts. AJ is looking forward to having a quarterback who's going to put the ball right here. And that's what I think Joe freaking Burrow is going to be able to do for AJ Green. And if AJ doesn't have to adjust his body and take hits that he did before, trying to catch the ball from Andy Dalton, it's going to prolong his career and hopefully keep him off the injured list. So these are all good things moving forward. Now, like I said yesterday, all parts should be interchangeable. But if you get a good deal on a good player, you go for it. I mean, I'm not saying 1 year and AJ's gone. If AJ wants to stay and he wants to, they want to come to a agreeable contract, then yes, AJ, by all means, keep AJ. I would love to keep him. I love AJ Green. He's one of my favorite Bengals of all time. These are just the things that the Bengals are going to have to do moving forward. So we go through, let's say we go through another 5 years here where we go on 5-year playoff run. We don't want that to just end with us falling flat on our face for 4 or 5 years like it has the last 4 years. So that's my whole point to what I've been saying all week. The Bengals have got to use the blueprint, the championship blueprint that the Patriots the Pittsburgh Squealers and the Ravens have used. It's out there. It's laid out. That's what they have to do. And I do think putting A.J. Green on the franchise tag is a good thing because, sorry, A.J.'s been hurt the last 2 years. Sorry, A.J. Like you said, it's a business. You show up this year, you have a really good year. I can see you getting a 2-year guaranteed contract with a possibility of two more. I don't think, even if he has a great year, he's not getting a guaranteed 4-year contract. He's 32, or he's going to be 32 this year. So, at the most, I think he'd get a 2-year guarantee with, maybe 2 years option, for player option, team option, either way. So, we'll see what happens. The Bengals got to work on getting Joe Mixon under contract. And as far as I know, we're going to play football. So that brings me to my Zeeeek of the week. Now, I preface this by, it's not really one individual, just a guy today at a store. I went to the store today. I was wearing, not these clothes, I was wearing my Bengals gear. And I say, hey, how you doing? Talking to him and everything. He goes, man, I really hope they play. It doesn't look like they're going to. I'm like, I said, you mean the Bengals? He was like, yeah. I looked at him puzzled, like, why do you think they're not going to play? Well, with the pandemic and everything going on, I go, okay, well, the Reds are starting next Friday. MLS has already started. UFC's been going. We got the NBA starting in 2 weeks. Hockey's starting in August. The Kentucky Derby's going to be in September. The Masters is going to be played. They're playing golf right now. I'm rounding all this stuff off that's either being played right now or going to be played. They had a NASCAR race this past weekend with 20,000 fans in it. Why wouldn't they play the NFL? And I got to bring it to Dan Patrick. And I listen to Dan Patrick a lot. I mean, that's why I always quote him on it. But he keeps saying, well, I don't know if they're going to have the season on time. I'm like, why? Like, of all sports, why would football not start on time? I understand everybody else. They had to stop and figure all this stuff out. Well, they're all coming back. And, like I said, NASCAR is letting people in. MLS is supposed to have, after their tournament, they're going to go back to their home ballpark to play. I have no idea if they're going to let people in or not. Major League Baseball is playing at their home ballparks. So why wouldn't the NFL come back? I mean, they've already got rules for what you have to do to go watch the game in place. And I just don't understand where this whole thing for Patrick and everybody else, they keep putting this narrative out there. Well, I don't know if we're going to play football or not. Like, why wouldn't we play NFL football? Sorry. There's absolutely no reason not to because all the other sports are playing. So why wouldn't football? Anyway, Dan Patrick, that guy, you guys are all my Zeeks of the week. I'm tired of all this. Well, I don't know. Well, just play. Just play. Everybody else is playing. Just play. College football. Play. Don't put any fans in the stand. Fine. Just play. That's it. All right. This is stuff we can discuss on my Facebook groups that I help run. They are Bengals Nation, Bearcats Country, Reds Country, and Cyclones Country. Now, I know a lot of you out there can't always check the YouTube. You're running around busy doing stuff. So, do me a favor, check out the podcast. And if you do, give me a 5-star review. I'm on Beanpot, Spotify, Anchor, a couple other ones. Make sure you check them out and tell everybody about me. Now, YouTubers, we are on this really slow grind. Since I was doing so good before I went on vacation, maybe I shouldn't have went on vacation. But since then, it's been a very, very slow crawl. I gained one. I dropped one yesterday. I gained one today. I'm at 608. Let's keep it rolling. Try to get to 700 as fast as we can. Other than that, it is Friday. It is hot outside. Go outside. Enjoy the weather because next week, baseball is back. And the Reds are going to start rolling. Cannot wait. Other than that, that's just sports, baby. See you guys. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. So cool.